This is sports stuff, betting stuff.
Ka-chow.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, I'll put it back, but first I gotta figure out how to turn the light off. I want to die, and I'll have to get the charger out.
Gonna need a helmet out the way he picked.
Thanks. This is Sports Stuff Betting the Stuff, the number one sports betting podcast coming out of Sports Stuff with Jim and Muff Enterprise. I'm your host of hosts and the original degenerate Muff. Joining today is Jim's daughter.
Yes.
Who has to go potty.
Go potty, you.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
From Ohio, hailing James.
I'm the Ohio degenerate.
Okay, Alex.
I am a medical degenerate.
Okay, also joining us this fine day is a recording artist, a Ohio Valley native, a native-ish.
It's Snoop Dogg.
Close enough.
It's not Snoop Dogg, but it is
It
the owner of a recently released single, which you can find on Spotify and other streaming platforms, the Joey Adams. All right, loyal listeners, it's your time. Get in there, do the things, share all of what we do throughout the year. Make sure everyone else knows what's going on. Tell a friend, make a friend. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on the bell, as Jim says. Do all the things. Keep us going up, up, up to the moon. Up, up, and away.
I'm Joey Adams, and I'm an alcoholic.
Welcome to
Hi,
the show.
Joey.
Hi, Joey.
You have found yourself to the correct
Jim and I would.
platform and show of the podcast then.
Jim and I have never drank before, but it sounds fun.
This is the show where we encourage degenerate behavior, or at least support it.
We support it.
Encourage.
Responsibly.
We're here for the people.
Responsibly encourage betting.
That's why I wear a helmet.
So Joey has joined us today. He will be giving a special pick, which we will theme later.
Ooh, I like it.
But he'll be around throughout the entire episode. Just to start out, though, Joey, since this is a betting episode, why don't you tell us a little bit about your how you got into the betting game, and what are your favorite sports and types of bets to place?
I'll be honest, I'm still pretty amateur when it comes to the betting game. I honestly see the bets that you guys put up, and I see the bets that my friends put up, and I'm like, hey, you know what? They're not complaining about losing too much money yet. So
We're
hammer.
on the right track.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I only bet football right now. I've been told horse racing is something to get into. But again, as a poor college student, I'm betting like $10 a week, maybe a little more, maybe a little less.
Hey, that's not
Wait.
bad.
So I told you guys about the horse racing thing with my little brothers.
I'm gonna
No.
take you seriously with that helmet on.
Yeah, you gotta take the helmet off. The glasses are fine.
I love it.
They're attached.
It's
Oh,
It's a
God.
group thing. I can take
The
the glasses
back, too.
off, but I really
No,
can't.
we're good. We're
Oh,
good.
glasses on, got it.
You look like
Okay.
you either belong in like Dumb and Dumber or Spaceballs. One of the two. I'm not sure.
I'll take either. So they're 13 and 14 now. I walk in the other day to pick them up for church, and they have this horse racing channel on. It's like on this like the upper channels, of Comcast, and they have these stacks of quarters in front of them. And I'm like, what is happening? And they're like, and like our parents were gone, and they're like, we're just playing around. I'm like, are you guys betting each other on horses? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm like, get in the car. We're going to
That's
church.
awesome.
Everyone, we're going to church.
You gonna pray the degenerate out of them?
I guess. I don't know. I'm already passing it down.
That's worked for centuries and centuries in human society.
Pray to the degenerate out of them.
Good
Uh,
grief.
Find the good Lord baby Jeebus. And
That was
you'll
when they
stop being
shortly
a
later
degenerate.
said, let us finish this race. And I said, no. And they said, why? Dad doesn't make us leave on time because he doesn't like to hear the singing before church. So we get to leave late. I'm like, just get in the car.
Speaking of singing, Joey, how'd you get into music, sir?
Well, I could say, my family, they all were musicians and all that, My dad, my mom, my brother, they all played in bands. But I mean, in all honesty, I really started learning how to sing and play guitar is when I was like 17. I had a girlfriend, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try and impress her. I'm gonna try and get me some. So that didn't work. We broke up. Uh, kept playing for a few more years, and it just happened. I put some videos on YouTube, played at a few bars, and here I am.
I love it.
You have a recently released single, which was a collaborative effort.
I do. It's a new single called West Virginia Girls featuring Philip Bowen. It's a great fiddle. He's a great fiddle player. I mean, it's heck of a song. It's gotten a good bit of recognition. It's actually my biggest release yet for anything I've put out. So I'm very excited about it.
That's awesome.
How can our loyal listeners interact with your music? What all platforms, and how can they help you continue your path? We say we're going to the moon, but you're probably going past the moon. You're going to heights that we can't reach. So
no, I think I'd like to stop at the moon. Space is pretty scary.
Thank you. He gets it.
No, but yeah, any streaming platform that you use, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, whatever, everywhere.
Look, there's
You're on the Apple
Spotify
too?
right there.
And there I am, 2,000 monthly listeners right now.
Yep, 2029. He's beating our
to see.
For those that don't engage with us in YouTube, Alex is showing you.
I got him up on the Apple.
There's a Joey Adams radio.
Is there?
There is.
Damn.
It's probably pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the Lowdown Drifters are on it. They're fantastic.
Okay.
They're fantastic.
All
Coke
right.
and whiskey. I will be listening to Coke and whiskey after this. I feel like you've got a theme song for my life. Like you've basically built my life.
I mean, Coke and whiskey isn't what you're gonna think it is.
I'm still pretty okay with it.
All right.
Still okay.
Do you have a song about raging toddlers? Because that's what happens after you get Coke and whiskey. Go.
I'll get to work on it.
Yeah. No, don't get to work on it. That's my advice for you.
Do you have yeah, that's a good idea. Do you have a song about unbridled rage?
That's also a good song for Jim.
Actually, coming.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Teaser
coming out later this year.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. We got a song. It's a murder ballad.
Nice.
And, so it gets kind of dark and it's kind of messed up, but I mean it's a good one. It's fun.
I'm pumped.
How would you describe your music style?
Well, the earlier stuff, the stuff that we first started off with the As Good as It Gets EP, and even going into my home EP, it was a lot more, country rock, more mainstream what you'd hear today, like stuff out of like Eric Church, Luke Combs, like that kind of stuff with the electric guitars. And now since I put out West Virginia Girls, I'm really starting to do the shift into more of music that I kind of feel more in tune with. So I kind of want that more folky, almost Americana country, and I'll still have the electric guitars here and there, whatever. But I mean, it's going to be a lot more of acoustic, raw stuff that I really like to write and really like to put out.
I dig it. I dig it all.
Jim digs it, which is some type of seal of approval, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
He didn't hate it. He didn't hate it. I would like everybody that's watching, and if you're not watching, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, sportstuffw.com/Jim Ampersand Muff. Subscribe, comment, rate, review, poke, tickle, like,
squeeze.
Jim.
How else will you see me in my cool helmet?
That's true. Calling attention that the moniker, the name, the title for Joey in his little size of the world in the Sports Stuff at Jim Muff Enterprise is titled The Joey Adams. And yes, that was very intentional, Jim, because it is never going to be The Jim.
That's fine. The Joey Adams is fine by me.
It's even better. That's my Instagram handle. So
there you go.
Oh.
My guy.
Get all your social media out there, buddy. Promote it.
I mean, other than Instagram, I mean, that's an Instagram handle, The Joey Adams. That's all I need. I don't want anyone following me. I don't want anyone following me on Twitter. That's when I get really drunk and do stupid shit, and I'm like, "Hey,
I will definitely be looking for your. I will definitely be looking for your Twitter after this.
Oh yeah,
please don't. I make some stupid tweets. I'm like, It's bad.
I don't think you're supposed to say that before you get famous. You find that out after you get famous.
Well, it's not that kind of bad, okay?
It's not that brand of bad.
Gotcha.
There's different brands of bad. It's not that one.
It's just more like you scroll through it and you're like, okay, this guy's definitely pissed drunk right now. Like he's hammered.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You go viral for that.
That's a Saturday night of me watching Jim.
Yes.
In Twitter land.
Yes.
It's always a good gauge of Jim's sobriety or insobriety and his level of anger, depending on what's going on, is what type of tweets pop out. Over the weekend, there was a Tony Romo tweet, Jim.
Yeah, but I was sober. Tony Romo was an idiot.
That will bring us into a recap of last week's best bets. We will start out, as always, with the best of the week.
Who's that? Oh, it's me.
Me. Imagine that.
I hit the Jaguars plus 8.5 over the Chiefs. Well, they got that. They didn't win. The Eagles minus 7.5 against the Giants. Bengals plus 5.5 against the Bills. The 49ers minus 3.5 against the Cowboys. My only two losses were I lost my over bets, which was the Bills game, Bengals Bills game at 48.5, and the Cowboys Niners at 45.5. So 4-2.
Alex?
I went 2-2. I lost the Chiefs minus 8.5, and I lost the Bills Bengals over 48.5. But I was victorious. The Eagles minus 7.5 versus the Giants, and the 49ers minus 3.5 versus the Cowgirls.
Okay, and I brought up the rear this past week. Small slate, 1-2. Started off the weekend with a win. Jags Chiefs under 52.5, and then proceeded to lose. Bills minus 5.5, and the Cowboys 49ers over 45.5, which puts me at 1-2, which brings our running best bets records to
the Baboons have taken over.
That's right, Muff.
The inmates
run the asylum.
They are. Jim is atop with 82 and 3 for the football season with a 485 winning percentage. Alex is at 78, 84 and 1, 479 winning percentage, and I have fallen into last place with 68, 74 and 2, and 472 winning percentage.
In your defense, you do have the fewest losses
and the fewest wins.
Yes, and this is a winning percentage, not a losing percentage, as Muff has told us.
Indeed. Recap of the specialty picks. First in the Mike Allstott hit stick pick of the week.
Pow, pow!
Alex again blows out everyone's eardrums. Unfortunately, the Cowboys 49ers over 45.5 was a loss, bringing the Allstott pick for the year to 7-11 and 1. May not be doing business, but it's always open.
7-11.
In the Neil Brown risky pick of the week.
Down.
Very appropriate sound effect for having a folk country artist with us today.
I don't think Deliverance is necessarily
folk.
Well,
folk-y.
With banjo music.
Sure.
What else are we going to call it?
I mean, Deliverance is not that, like...
What are you going to call it?
Bluegrass.
Horror. You've seen the movie?
We were talking about the music.
Calm down there, Piggy. It was a loss this week. Bengals Bills over 51.5. In the alternate spread brings the risky pick to 10-10 for the year.
Yeah, the snow killed us.
Yeah, it was not a help.
We need a weather person. Where's
Mac?
Where's Mac? Alex? Where's
Mac here?
Where the hell's Mac been? And lastly, especially picks the Punisher parlay.
Punisher
Hit lost again.
Yeah.
We gotta find a new shtick for the parlay situation. We're
next year we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. But realistically, we should each be able to pick one pick that will win.
Oh, we do pick with. We just don't pick those for.
That's what I mean. Like we all have wins, so at some point, statistically, it has to win.
I just want you to know that I probably hit way more than you guys do in the Punisher parlay.
I just want you to know that you probably hit more than everyone
Just
else
saying.
in Punisher parlay.
I just want Jim to know that.
You guys are very butthurt.
Hey Jim, lick my butthole.
You're very butthurt. Very butthurt.
I would
And
like a tally of how many times I've had to say that to Jim
It
this
is at least twice
season.
that Alex has invited Jim to indeed lick his anus.
Yes.
Getting into this week, the lines, this is time where Joey can pop back in to talk about the games happening this week. Obviously, we only have 2 NFL games, and that's all we're going to chat about. So first, in the NFC Championship game, we have the 49ers at the Eagles. Eagles, Eagles, Eagles favored by 2.5, over under 46.5 points in Sunday afternoon football.
So the question here is Brock Purdy against the Eagles defense. And then can the 49ers defense hold back Jalen Hurts?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Joey, how you feel about that, buddy?
Oh, I'm all for the Eagles, man. I hate the 49ers.
Smart man.
Why do you hate the 49ers?
I just do. I'm not a fan. I'm not
All
a
right.
fan.
Who are you a fan of, Joey? We need to get that out there.
Listen. Well, that brings us to the next game. Okay.
We got more to chat. We got more to chat about.
You gotta wait on that.
Okay. Well, you're right. That was a bit of a poor intro. Poor segue by me. A little too early there. 49ers at Eagles at Philadelphia. The city of brotherly love. Not much love there. I am on the 49ers plus the points in this one. I do think that the 49ers defense can contain Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown. Get to Jalen Hurts, put the pressure on, and the 49ers, Brock Purdy, are going to do what they're supposed to do, not turn the ball over, protect the rock. Football is the program is the football. 49ers by 6+.
We have McCaffrey's nursed on injury. Does that matter to you?
So is Jalen Hurts. So is half of each roster at this point.
Fair enough. I just want to know if that affected your decision making.
I'm sticking by my Eagles minus 2.5 pick. I'll also be jumping on the under train.
I'm doing the Eagles 2.5 and the under train.
I'm also on the under as well.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the 49ers defense, which is why I am in favor of the 49ers in that situation. Other thoughts on this game? Is there another indoor lacrosse game where the Philly fans can
Tailgate early
because they bought tickets, $20 ticket to go not watch indoor lacrosse but party in the parking lot?
It's worth it. $20.
It's $20. Any other thoughts on this game?
No.
Okay. And in Sunday later afternoon, early evening action, we have the Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think this is when we can segue for Joey again. Hey, Joey, who's your team?
Listen, Joe Burrow is going to take the Bengals to victory, okay?
The Joe's going to stay together.
All the way.
I can dig it.
Bengals minus 1.5 over under 47.5.
I am full on with Joey. Both Joeys. Joey B and Joey Adams.
So, yeah, I'm taking the Bengals minus 1.5. I'm struggling with the over.
I'm not
I'm
on
either.
the over. Give me the over in this game.
I will as well be on the over.
If Muff says so, I'm going to.
So the question is, do we think this line is going to change at all throughout this week?
I'm going to buy it where it's at.
Yeah.
Any additional conversation on that, Jim?
No.
You sure?
I mean, we can if you want. Like, I thought the line would move. It opened up at Bengals plus 1.5.
Right.
And then it's moved. But I'm gonna ride the Bengals train. Joey's inspired me. I'm just gonna commit and do it.
Commit. That's all they ever ask for, Jim, is commitment.
Yep.
So as far as the keys to victory, what are the keys to victory for the Bengals in this game? Joey, what do you think?
I think honestly, I mean, it's the same thing that has always been like something that the Bengals have struggled with is their O-line. They haven't been as bad this year, like compared to the past years. But I mean, I definitely think that's something that they're going to have to, make sure that they hold up with. But I think if they do that and they keep Burrow safe, I think Burrow's going to make. I mean, I think he's going to be right on it. He's amazing. I love Joey B. Okay, 7-4-0.
Is there a man crush?
Hey, I'm
7-4-0.
down with
We're
it.
from. Yeah, Jim gets it.
I'm down with it. This guy's my guy. I
Jim-
like this.
Jim gets it. So Joey, where did Joe Burrow go to college?
Well, he did go to OSU and then he went to LSU.
But where did he go to college?
Where did he go to college?
I mean, come on.
LSU. Got it.
He went to LSU, right?
Yeah, he did. He did go to LSU. I'm sorry about that, Jim. He did.
Thank you.
That's okay. I get it.
We need a realist in here, but go Tigers. So
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. We haven't had a Coach O. What's Coach O up to?
Making that bank off that payout.
Which he left out the door they told him to.
That's true. He said, "Which door you want me to go?" East Dogs. So. Yeah, if the Chiefs are to be competitive in this game, what do they have to do, Alex?
I think for the Chiefs to be competitive in this game, they will have to contain the Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase combo and keep Joe Mixon in check. I think if you let Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase get 2 or 3 big downfield plays, it'll put a damper. I mean, obviously, but I think their offenses are equally matched is what I'm getting at. But I think that the only way that the Chiefs win this game is to really slow down the Bengals offense.
Jim, what is one thing as a Bengals fan you're worried about in this game?
I think keeping up the momentum. Like they came out guns blazing in the first quarter of that Bills game. I would like to see that. I worry that if they can't keep that going for 4 quarters, Patrick Mahomes will end up sneaking up on them and snatching them.
All right. And my thoughts are in this game, Patrick Mahomes. How mobile will he be able to be?
Yeah, with that ankle.
Right. The Bengals defensive line to me is the key to them in this game. If they can keep pressure on Pat Mahomes and make him have to be mobile or at least attempt to be mobile, I think that's whenever he gets off script. That's whenever he's going to have some errant throws, which may lead to some turnovers. But if the Chiefs offensive line is able to keep Pat Mahomes upright, then I think the Chiefs will be in this game all the way. And hopefully for an exciting fourth quarter. Yeah. There we go. So there's what we got going on this week in the football land. Next, we'll get into the specialty picks. Yeah, let's do the. We've already talked about our best bets. I don't think we need to recap them, do we?
No, there's not very many to keep track of.
There's not. We can recap at the end. So we will have an extra best bet this week, the specialty pick from our guest today. But first, let's talk about the Mike Allstott hit stick pick of the week.
Pow, pow, pow. Since I got yelled at for being too loud last time.
That was just right.
I mean, usually you're at the hospital, so I guess.
Yeah, usually I am. You guys usually catch me on call nights, and I have to be like, I can't be yelling in the call room.
There he goes. Pow, 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 pow.
Pow, 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 pow. But I'm home and I have a bike helmet on, so I'm good to go.
I'm not even drinking.
not.
Do we have any team rides here?
Yeah, we're all taking the over.
Bengals Chiefs
game.
over.
Niners, Eagles.
No, Bengals Chiefs
Chiefs.
over. We're Niners Eagles under.
Yeah.
Life's too short to root for the over. We can bet the under.
Yeah, you're right.
So the Mike Allstott hit stick pick of the week is
Pow, 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 pow.
At Chiefs over 47.5. Next in the Neil Brown risky pick of the week.
I want to alt spread this, but it's
Do we just forget that we have sound effects and things that we do?
Sorry, my bad.
It's like
I would like to
19 weeks
spread.
in, and you just now that you
Bengals
got
minus 2.5.
sports betting in Ohio,
Minus 3.5.
Yeah, I would like to either that or I know it's in conflict with Muff. But remember, this is why I was bringing this one back, Alex. I knew this would happen. Remember when I allowed that Chargers bet, even though it was in conflict? What about the Eagles
You allowed
-4?
No.
Bengals -3.5.
Muff, why?
Just because you allowed it doesn't mean I have to say yes.
I'm asking why you want to say no.
Because it's in conflict with one of my bets.
So don't bet it.
That's no. I'm not going to bet it.
So let's make it the pick.
No.
Eagles -4.5,
No.
-4.
No. The answer is no.
Well, I think whatever.
Open
I'll
my
let you
life,
go.
Joey.
Poor thing.
The answer is no. I will kowtow to your Bengals alt line if you would like.
-3.5.
Yeah.
You're welcome. All the specialty picks are on the Bengals. Put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep.
I don't welcome me. I wanted to throw the Eagles. You're the one who shit on that.
All right.
Which it is time.
I think we should do the Punisher.
Are we doing a Punisher?
What if the additional special pick is part of the Punisher, Jim?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So we will have special guest picker coming off of the Wheels Up plane, which landed in the Ohio Valley earlier today, waltzing into the Sports Stuff with Jim and Muff set, coming in with a blazing record of over, this is all made up facts, but over 10,000 streams with YouTube following of...
How many streams do you have?
1,000,005.
Actually,
Did I get it?
over technically all time. Not with that one song, but all time over 10,000. Yeah,
There you go.
Oh, I didn't even lie. This is all good stuff.
I'm like over 30,000 with Apple and Spotify.
Damn.
All right. So yeah, let's not downplay it then. Over 30,000 streams on all the platforms. On YouTube with, I have no idea how many subscribers, probably more than us.
I think like 14. Not really.
Okay, so we're looking to grow, looking to go to the YouTube situation.
Yeah.
We'll monetize that later. And you can follow him at the Joey Adams on Instagram. We have the West Virginia Girls pick of the week,
I'm excited.
which I feel like this is gonna be a whole situation that we're anticipating. Joey, what is the West Virginia Girls pick of the week?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. You got me looking at DraftKings or not DraftKings. What is
Oh, we
it?
do FanDuel here, so live.
Yeah, I'm doing FanDuel. Yeah, I'm on FanDuel right now.
Good.
Trying to look. I don't know.
I thought you had this in the gun. I thought this was.
Nah, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm betting Bengals all the way.
It's Bengals money line then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's go Bengals money line. Screw it.
Good.
Bengals money line.
I don't think, does he not have rules? Is that?
It's his pick.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This
Pick.
I guess he does make the rules, huh?
Yeah.
This is his pick. Alex, I feel like you're the person in this whole operation who needs to be like Lee Corso. You need to have like some type of
Not so fast.
Whoa, not so fast.
you have to have headgear.
You would think Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs would come out. They're good. They have a great quarterback. He's a little banged up, but he's really good. The Bengals have Joe Burrow. Give me the Bengals every.
There were some words in there that I think people heard.
Yeah.
I heard Joe
switched
Burrow,
into
and that's all that matters.
I think I switched into Dick Vitale a little bit at the end.
You did.
Sorry.
I think you did.
Sorry. I'll work on it for next year. I'll do a mascot head. It's a lot of money. Probably won't.
Just do a fat head on a stick.
Yeah, I'll just hold up a piece of paper. I'll draw little mascots.
All right.
All right, which brings us into the Punisher parlay.
Punisher.
It's going to be this week, gents.
Well, let's ride the over-under train.
We still on that?
It
That's
might as
fine.
well be. There's only two options.
Yeah.
What if we do the Mike Allstott, the risky pick, and the West Virginia girls pick?
This is more like the Bengals Punisher pick.
We punish it by the Bengals.
What else are we going to do?
In one game, we could hit. Let's do it. I'm down.
I mean, what else are we going to do?
What else are we going to do? So the Punisher parlay is a hodgepodge of Bengals Chiefs bets.
Tell us specials.
Bengals Chiefs over 47.5. Bengals minus 3.5 alt spread at Chiefs, and the Bengals money line.
I'm excited.
You sound it.
Make
I'm
it
excited.
rain.
Well, Muff, I mean, there's 2 games.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm a little nervous. We could all go bust on these 2 games.
You 2 more than me.
That's true.
You 3 more than me. You're nice. So, all right. This is we're gonna have a Super Bowl
Yeah.
betting episode.
That's one of our better episodes, my friend.
Where Jim talks about all the things that he's gonna get into and all the special bets. You gonna bet the coin toss, Jim?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Jim's an eye degenerate now. His bets are gonna be
I'm
ridiculous.
going to be just dumping money.
I think maybe we should set limits for you.
We probably should.
We probably should. And
You should probably subscribe to our YouTube channel so you could see how cool I looked in my bike helmet.
it's true. That is true. Which will bring us to the end of this week's episode. Thank you again, Joey, for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Just
Of
remember,
course,
you
thank
can
you.
subscribe to Joey on Spotify and all the other regular platforms that you listen to your music on. Make sure you download, listen to the new single West Virginia Girls featuring Philip Bowen, which will be the outro this week.
All
Hell
right.
Yeah. Let's go.
Be the outro of this week's episode. So if you've not heard it, make sure you get in there, which puts a whole different spin to how we're going to end this episode. But usually this is leading into a Lizzo lyric. But Joey, what's your favorite lyric of this song? What's your favorite line?
My favorite line of the entire song is cigarettes and moonshine will do me in, along with the girl I know down in Charleston.
There you go.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Truer words were never spoken.
West Virginia Girls will take us in to a fantastic betting.
I've had some wild women, more than my fair share. I've danced with the devil, I've choked on mountain air. I left a real good lady, along with family and some friends. Lost my good six string, down where the river bends. But don't nothing hurt worse than this. I've had some heartbreak, been broken too. Lord, this old boy, it's been beat black and blue. It hurts like hell most of the time. It hurts a little more when it's in those state lines. And I swear it gets real hard. Those West Virginia girls break your heart. Yeah, they will. Cigarettes and moonshine, they'll do me in, along with a girl I know way down in Charleston. I can feel my heart racing through the buttons in my shirt. But Lord, I ain't gotta leave, get the hell most of the time. It hurts a little more when it's in those state lines. And I swear it gets real hard. Those West Virginia girls break your heart.